crowd. Look at the crowd, bro.
And the Tigers' kickoff unit is ready, and so is this home crowd. They've been waiting on the season, and here we go. He'll return it. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll try it over the left side. They'll knock him down for a loss of... The Tigers offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes for the first time as a starter this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more. There's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back in Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy right now because he has never played in an environment like this, and he has never played against competition like this either.
No, it's crazy, and that was 1920. So imagine now with all the technology and how much he's feeling the nerves. Obviously, all the eyeballs in the stadium is on him. And everybody knows what he's capable of, but he's going to be the first guy to touch the football. It's going to revolve around him, and that's a lot to ask of a freshman.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find a shot down, force the incomplete.
Pause the game. See how much he's skipping? Let me start the stream right quick and see something.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Under fire. They've got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And I absolutely understand wanting to...
The Memphis Tigers offense ready to set up shop. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Running inside. It's Carter.
Wow.
Finds some room, and that's what you want to get away from the goal line. A 5-yard pickup out to the 6. Memphis picking up the tempo.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. It's been said over and over, you have to protect players' head and neck area. This penalty, so important at the college level. And after they mark off the yardage for the personal foul penalty, it's 1st and 10 for this offense. To the air, it's Sheffield. Fires to the middle. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Let's take a minute here and talk a little Memphis. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early.
Absolutely.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. He's got another 25.
What?
A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19. From the red zone, it's Carter. There to stop him after a pickup of 3. It's down to the 15. And at the end of the play, it looks as if there's an injured Razorback on the field. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Fires quickly. That one takes it down to the 15-yard line. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Out of the shotgun on third down. Under fire.
There we go.
He's sacked. This defense all over it.
And the defense has given up some plays, some passing yards on this drive. You want to stop.
Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Always a positive, put up early points, and they'll try to add to this 6-0 edge. Throws to the wideout.
Oh, let's go, baby.
The defense has set him up. He's brought down. A short return to the defense comes out on top with a pick.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
Bro, gotta be happy, bro. You gotta be happy, man. It can't be hating. Can't be hating, man. Can't be hating, man.
And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Dropping back, it's Sheffield. Looking down the middle.
How? Hey.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field, too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. Makes the catch. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. The Tigers will hustle to the line. Off the play fake. Can't make a grab as he was going for 6 right there.
You just wonder.
Throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Bradford. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down.
There's a great saying in football. It's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmys and Joes.
Oh, my goodness.
There's someone just keeps moving. What a run. Takes it all the way down to the 11-yard line before he's forced out. That gives him 54 yards for him on the ground now. What a first quarter for this guy. Keeps it on the option. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this game.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
An offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first.
Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push this offense behind the sticks.
First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. Big third down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. Looking to throw at Sheffield. Fires into the end zone. Intercepted.
Let's go, baby.
Turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
How do you see how you did it? Oh, there we go.
The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up in the end with the game, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win in David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative playing safe.
Got a little grass. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
This guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
On second and goal, on the option, he'll keep it to the left. He's going to lose a yard on that one. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to find the end zone. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on fourth down.
And as a defense, you're going to give up plays, and receivers are going to make nice catches, but it's your job to limit the damage. Great job by the defense. As soon as he catches the football, they get him on the ground. Don't allow any of those big plays after the catch.
Oh, there we go.
He's not going to get there. Stop short on fourth down.
And what a great job by this defense. Never giving up, man. Gave up some yards, get inside their own one on fourth and goal. And what did they do a good job of? Getting pushed, man. The big boys getting in the backfield.
Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out. They turned it over on downs.
I think they got to do a better job here early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to
might have a chance.
Damn.
Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy. The Tigers are in the hurry-up.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, going with the
and you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run,
breaks into the open. He's all the way down.
I blame the lag, bro.
An electric run has him set up. On first and goal, let's see if Memphis can get it in the end zone. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Run in the red zone, it's Carter. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Tigers.
I know we're only in game one, but in this half, you got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command.
We gotta stop him, bro. We gotta stop him, man.
And it'll come out to the 20. Here comes the Memphis offense to start this drive. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Using his legs. It's there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the...
Caught, and he's got room. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Right on the money. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
This offense has really showed me something today, man. They've already put some drives together and made some explosive plays, and now just executing on third down. They've shown you a little bit of everything, and this offense is looking like it's the real deal.
Memphis getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Carter. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. And the Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. He'll pull it on the read. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. The ball is spotted, but the officials waving the training staff onto the field to check on the injured Memphis Tiger. Pushes ahead. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. 3rd and goal, where the strong come through. They'll go right back to it. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range.
I wish you should have stopped lagging, man.
Looking downfield at Sheffield. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Red pass, it's complete.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Setting up the screen. They don't fall for the screen. Great job retracing and stopping him at the line of scrimmage. The Memphis Tigers offense ready to set up shop. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. He'll slither through and pick up 3 and get it out to the 10-yard line. Memphis wants to move quickly.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now the play fake.
Oh my goodness. That's all, baby.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing right down the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
we go, baby.
Down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the fourth sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out and protect that up front.
Flag like
Pass is
Carolina.
well on target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
All right, what you want, coach? Man? Look, I'm balling this game, bro. You gotta go to somebody else for that. Bull crap, man.
Under a minute to play here in the first
All right,
half, and the
halftime, man.
offense will take it
Damn.
in, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half.
Damn, game.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin with San Diego State taking on the number 9 team, the Missouri Tigers. And it's the Aztecs coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Now let's take a peek at some of the other contests around the country, games that promise to have an impact on the top 25. And now over to your game in Fayetteville. We figured we'd be in store for a defensive stalemate. Instead, these two teams have moved the football on the ground. Kind of a throwback game, and I'm not sure there's any need to change it up in the second half. With that said, let's send it back.
And the Razorbacks will kick it off to start the second half. And he's coming out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touch.
Hopefully my shit stops dragging so bad, bro.
Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. The option, the keeper.
There we go.
What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Memphis picking up the tempo.
Well, one of the reasons this offense likes the option game with the quarterback is to use his speed and try to attack the perimeter of the field. The defense, though, not having any of it. You saw the contain on the play, forcing him back in the middle of the field, and they're able to corral him for a huge loss.
Fires downfield.
Interception again.
Picked off, not the second half start. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is.
Nah,
So
we
they'll
find that
decline
maybe
the
got an
penalty,
interception,
please,
maybe.
with the results of that last play.
I think I just went to the settings and changed something. Hopefully it's stop.
Great place to start for this
bad.
offense. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Productive. They'll run it.
There we go, got him.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Here's the pressure. Just about had another one picked off. They've already thrown 3 in this game. They're lucky it wasn't 4 there. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Sheffield. Using the quick game. And he fights his way, but they'll stop him just short of the line to gain. It's 4th down. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it. Here's how the career starts. His first carry. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. And at the end of the play, it looks as if there's an injured Razorback on the field. That is their sophomore defensive tackle. They're very high on his future. Howie Rowe will get us up to date on how he's doing. Back to pass. Grab behind the line. It's Dorsey. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Great play by the cornerback. In this offense, they're just trying to get this receiver the ball quickly to see if he can make something happen. But that cornerback was draped all over him. Nice job.
Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Trying to set up the screen.
What?
They stop him before he can get to the first down marker, but he does cross the 50 and now to be 4th down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Has to get there and hit the sticks. He is stopped.
I got a 50 on that.
And stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Hey, if you're going to go for it
Hey,
on
bro,
4th
it's not
down,
lagging,
decide to
bro.
run the
Memphis
football,
probably
you
gonna have
got to
better.
be sure.
He's talking on it. What's the play?
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. Good, solid. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. I think the one thing you can say here, Jesse, is that both defenses have done a pretty good job mitigating damages. Makes the grab in their space.
Okay.
Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. Memphis wants to move quickly.
And that was the perfect play call, throwing the slant against the blitz. There's one less guy in coverage because they're bringing an extra guy after the quarterback. So he gets it out quickly, throws it out in front of his target. He's able to catch it. Not just that, he's able to advance it for an explosive play.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game. Looking for a man. It's Sheffield. Complete to the left.
Damn.
Makes the grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15. Keeps it on 1st down. Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Off play action. It's complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Fires to the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
Once you start to get down towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football. You really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job by this defense.
On 4th down, going to the air. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it.
We're stopping like on the
Man, you did a great job calling them.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football.
They one or our one.
Memphis heads to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll get it in with the run. And he's in. Touchdown, Memphis. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Trying to run it in. He goes airborne, and he's in there, and the 2-point try is good.
That whatever style I'm not on, but it's so sweet, bro. The offense, bro, they just turning the ball over and shit.
Dropping back, it's Sheffield. Got it in the middle, it's Bradford. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. The Tigers want to crank the tempo.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside of wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the 2nd half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots. And that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now. And he's
going for it all.
Interception, please.
Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. And the Tigers come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. They'll try to run for it. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. Now lining up to snap it in the red zone. The option, he'll keep it. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. The give out of the gun.
Damn.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. 3rd down. Red zone play. Ground alive.
Come on, I got him. Let's go. Let's go, baby.
24.
well, that's not Lamar Jackson back there scrambling around. This is a guy the defense.
Oh man.
They'll play it safe and try for 3. This
Man.
whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And with that, they've taken the lead. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. The give on the counter. Here's a little run there.
The offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Back to throw, it's Sheffield. Hauls it in. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. There's no need to panic or anything, but this would be a really opportune time to put something together and try to take control of this game.
And sometimes you just come out as the favorite, and you're a little bit flat, and you expect to win. And sometimes that leads to slow starts, but I think if they can get that passion, that adrenaline, they get a little fired up right here, I think they'll take care of business.
And they just got to make a play. They just got to get something positive to happen here, sort of wake them up, and then put another play back-to-back, and all of a sudden they get that momentum going. We know they've got the dudes. They've got the studs on both sides of the ball to win this football game. It just needs to start with one spark.
Got him. Another sack, Jamie.
Corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. They got the sack, but there is a man down on the play. That is their sophomore defensive tackle. They're very high on his future. Howie Rowe will get us up to date on how he's doing. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. He'll throw it. Firing to the right, complete. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. This offense is starting to believe, and as they generate yards and points, they're bringing momentum with them. Wants to throw it again. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Bradford. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Memphis picking up the tempo. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on 3rd down. Maybe some room here. Gets it inside the 10. Out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. On 1st and goal, let's see if Memphis can get it in the end zone. To throw, it's Sheffield.
Damn.
Here comes the hit.
Come on, let's go.
Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's got it on the move. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down.
And look at the quarterback, look at the players on offense. They're overlooking at the sidelines, begging to stay on the field and try and score this touchdown. They've been on the field for so many plays, for so long. When you've done all that work, you want to capitalize. And
Let's go. And hold him up. Let's go, baby.
Rising up and stopping him short on 4th down. At the end of that play, whistles blowing as they check up. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. He leaves it with his back.
Ooh.
There he goes.
Let's go.
They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. Through 3 quarters of play, and both of these quarterbacks have put up some stats. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of... Memphis has the ball back, and the offense ready to go to work. What a huge play, what a huge mistake that was for that last interception. Maybe it breaks. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. And after that run, there is a play. 1st down here as we dive into the college football season. A week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Got his man on the right. Touchdown, Memphis. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And just like that, the game has completely changed, right? The defense comes away with a huge turnover, and the offense able to cash it in, capitalize by scoring a touchdown.
And no chance at a return. Here comes the offense onto the field again. That's in the tight end in motion. Running inside. It's Carter. Got enough for the 1st.
Wow.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Solid run on the last play. Sets this offense up on 1st down. Scanning the field. It's Sheffield. Makes the grab on the left.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job on the wide receiver, creating enough separation to create a positive gain.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. No huddle here for the offense. Back to the ground with the running back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Memphis wants to move quickly. Trying play action. Touchdown, Memphis. Makes the catch. Plenty of room. Feet down in the end zone.
Man.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they...
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He'll be brought... Here comes the Memphis offense to start this drive. After that big stop by the defense, now they can salt this thing away. The run inside. It's Carter. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Offense gets set for 2nd down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
To the air. It's Sheffield.
Just
too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And they will open this drive right on the doorstep with a 1st and goal. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Touchdown, Tigers! Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone.
Well, these players came together. I've been so impressed, not just by the talent, but also by their composure.
On the move from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get it.
Ain't playing this on me, bro.
The Memphis Tigers offense ready to set up shop. So thanks to the defense, they take over, big lead in hand, and an opportunity to run this clock out if they so choose. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And that's what the running game can do for an offense. You run the football, you have some success. Then what do? You stick the ball out there, you pull it back, you run some play action, you complete the football, get a 1st down. Nice balance by this offense.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play.
And this offense has done a really good job late in this football game. Man, you put a premium on the 4th quarter and maximizing possessions, and they've put touchdowns on the board. They've done a great job. Nice last play, too. Keep that momentum going and get out of here with the win.
The keeper on the option. And after that play, there is a Tiger who has yet to get up. That is a sophomore offensive lineman down on the play, and we hope he's able to return soon. They'll send 3 wideouts left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 5. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. The Tigers are facing 3rd and inches. Let it go! Let it go! Keeps it himself. How about that pursuit? They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Bitterly disappointing start to the season as they can't come up with a W and 0-1.
And there's still so much room to improve for this football team. I know this is not the performance they were expecting here today, but there were plays to be made on the field. Dave, I think moving forward, this team just has to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and when you see it on tape, and your coach has been preaching all camp about the mistakes, but now it's real. Now you got a loss attached to it, but a lot of conference play still ahead, a lot of opportunities to still have a successful season.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.
Come on, like 18, 16 tackles, 2 sacks. That's crazy. Okay. Look what they did. Around 116, 170. This got a 2-7 over. What the hell? D-line was getting whooped. I'm not even a quarterback. I hate this. I hate this so bad. I shouldn't even take the edges, bro. I hope these don't fuck with these niggas, bro. Way they got ran on last game. You got no name? Oh wow. Alright, yeah. Oh man, this gonna be generational. Let me try to go stream again. Let me see if I can go start streaming again. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, everything's good. Alright, hopefully everything's going well at this time. Last time, it was looking shaky. Last time it was looking shaky, I'm not gonna lie. Hopefully, them settings work. Hello. Yo. Hello. Oh, it got me going live right now. Oh shit. I can put my shit up right now. Yo. Is it a delay? Yeah. I know my thing is on. Yeah, my mic is on. I don't know what the heck is going on. Hello. Yo. Oh, okay. All right, let's get it started. Hopefully. All right, this shit going on too long, bro. Hurry up. Practice.
Ready? White, red, 20, hot.
All right.
Now, ready, put on. Ready. Black, put on, hot. Ready. Red 18, put hot. Now, ready. Put on, hot.
Okay. That was bad angle, bad angle.
Blue, hot. Here we go. Ready, put on.
That was offensive.
Down. Ready. Red, 20, hot. Down. Ready, put on. Ready. White, put on, hot. Ready. Red 80, set hot. Down. Ready. Put on, hot. Ready. Black 8, hot.
Come on. All right. Ready? Come on, man. Let's get ready, man. We're going against Notre Dame. Maybe take a card on the team, too.
One of the most storied venues in college football, Notre Dame Stadium in South Bend, Indiana. Early season momentum at stake here as we have a Week 2 clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Arkansas Razorbacks and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Here in South Bend, this is one of the most revered college campuses and college football shrines. You know, touchdown Jesus, all of the excitement at Notre Dame Stadium. You hear the echoes of the Irish every time you step on the field. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly.
Got a white helmet on, baby. Come on, play the game.
Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions.
Let's go, dog.
Got room to
There we go.
work.
There we go.
Makes it past the marker. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. To the ground. He's got it again. There's a crease.
These RPO runs, they're...
So the Notre Dame Fighting Irish offense comes out first time they've had the ball today. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Dumps it off in the flats. Could not make it its way to corner. That play looked as if it had a chance to be productive, but the open field tackle stopped it.
And it's tough to get a running back one-on-one on the ground in the open field. You want guys swarming to the football to try to make that play. But understand that guy's a weapon. Good job by the defense seeing it, breaking on the football, getting him on the ground.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up third and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback.
Got him. Fumble and defense to the house. Touchdown, baby.
Defense picks it up. Takes it in. Touchdown, Arkansas.
There is nothing better than watching a big boy do what he was born to do. Ball on the turf, the big fella scoops it up, and Palmer, thank God he didn't have to go far.
You know what? The thing I love about this too, David, is
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Walton. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
You want to end a play quickly, get in the backfield that fast, get to the guy, and get him on the ground. Nice job penetrating right from the snap, getting off the ball so quick, penetrating the backfield, making something happen.
Makes the grab. It's Perez. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
bells and whistles have got to be going off in this quarterback's head now. It's 3rd and long, so you know you're expecting pressure. You got to know where your hot routes are. You got to be able to read the coverage and make sure you get this football out of your hands quickly to not take a sack or worse, turn the football over.
Oh my God!
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now...
The punt team makes its way onto the field. Not a lot of room to make this catch. Here come the Irish, back on offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right up the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Graham.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. After that false start, the whole approach changes now on 2nd and 10. Going with the counter play here. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
This offense has got to get this thing going, man. Nowhere to go. Where do you want the running back to go? He gets tackled for a loss. Offensive line has to block better. They got to create some holes. They've gone nowhere. Several drives, no points. They need something to go right for this offense.
Tight end now in motion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air.
Damn.
Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark out the 4th. Notre Dame comes to the line, that last completion, giving them a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
These read option plays are very hard to stop because you got to have enough guys in the box to play that immediate run, but also always be ready for that quarterback to take the ball and scoot out wide.
And when the quarterback makes the catch and he's free. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down.
Just offensive lineman?
himself. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Caught behind the line. It's Graham. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. 3rd and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to get it through the air. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. Notre Dame comes to the line that last completion, giving them a fresh set of downs. Fighting Irish into the end zone for 6. An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
Just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution?
Nice.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Flanagan.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time.
Come on,
it's now showing up here.
Let's go now.
And they're able to get him on the ground.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started.
All right, nighttime,
Last time they
baby.
had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Finds his big tight end. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. Running inside. It's Walton.
Got him.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. The senior defensive tackle being looked at by medical personnel. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on how he's doing. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Got it behind the line. It's Graham. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. Takes the handoff. It's Walton. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there's been nothing going for him like you just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter in space to let him go to work. He's got to touch the ball for you to come back in this game. Right now, running it, though, very difficult.
I like the bounce back for this offense. You go 3 and out, they don't get frustrated. They don't get down. Nice job going back to the drawing board, creating some good plays. Now here in a rhythm, moving the football.
Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down. Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. The run inside. It's Walton. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, that's a really good-looking physical run. I'll tell you, when you think of Notre Dame football, too, you think of all the great coaches they've had, Aaron Parsegian, Newt Rockne, Lou Holtz. Those guys would love what they're seeing right now. 3 yards in a cloud of dust, wearing the defense down, running the football when they know you're going to do it. This is Notre Dame football to a T. Beautiful.
Yeah.
When you're a defensive guy and you want to fire in, you want to go hit the quarterback, but you know if I fire in, he's just going to give the football up. You got to be patient. You got to understand what your responsibility is. Then you see when he keeps the football, you got to go tag him. The problem is these guys are such good athletes. They're so hard to catch once they do pull the football, but it's kind of like the hidden hat trick. You know, where's the ball? It's underneath this one. No, I picked this one up. No, it's gone. It's underneath this one. Nope, there it is. It's gone.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Walton. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15.
Yeah, and a great job by the offensive line, seeing the blitz, picking it up, and then it's on the running back. Running back finds the hole, gets a little bit of a crease, makes a nice run at it.
Trying to run, it's Walton. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
And this is why defensive coordinators lose sleep at night, because guys like this have the football in their hand almost every single play. 3rd down, nothing open, he makes it happen himself. Now set up with a great scoring opportunity with 1st and goal.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
And the sack all the way back at the 5.
Yeah, in this part of the field, man, those windows shrink, and it's hard as a quarterback sometimes to really force yourself to throw the football. You're sitting in a good spot in 2nd and goal. Just throw that thing away. Don't take the sack and put you in a bad situation.
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Gets it into the end zone.
Down close to the goal line. Great job by the tight end on his route for that touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He gets across the 20 and out to... Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires to the middle. That's reeled in. It's Barres. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line. The Irish, after the chunk play through the air, back to the line.
Here we go, ready.
He just couldn't hold his
All right,
water long enough at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty.
Back him up.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So frustrating for an offense to just give away yards with false start penalties. Now the play fake. Plucks it out of the air. Turning it on. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Right back to him on the ground. Finding some room. Oh, he got loose. Touchdown, Notre Dame. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And just keep feeding this guy the football, and this scoreboard's going to keep lighting up. This dude is unbelievable. He needs just a little bit of space, and he has gone off to the races. This offense, David, has so many weapons, but this running back is a game changer.
He is, and so many weapons is right in this deep.
Bro, almost had him. Almost had him, bro.
And it'll be a touchback. Here come the Irish, back on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Pulls it in. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Notre Dame coming to the line with another 1st down. Motion from the wide receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Great heads-up awareness by the cornerback on that play. He saw the receiver get the ball. He shot downhill and made a nice tackle.
Notre Dame has made this 2nd down play much more difficult after going backwards. Running inside. It's James. Just whirled his way for a couple out to the 35.
Hell no.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not opening up lanes to run through. Nice job just nulling.
Looking deep down the right side. Goes high to pull it in. Touchdown! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
But we know, David, talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to get this guy involved. Weren't able to do it early, but they saw the matchup, took advantage of his speed, and it's a long touchdown.
Yeah, and sometimes it takes a minute to figure out what the defense is doing. But then, now you figure it out, and now you go to your go-to guy. He has all the speed, man. He can win outside. You want to play man-to-man coverage on him? You want to leave him on an island? It's not going to turn out well.
You got to dunk him by the flush.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Well, I can't be mad at that. How you get dunked on like that?
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought. Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, Dave. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Quarterback keep. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
How you feeling, dog? What we doing now?
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
3rd down play from the gun. Got it.
Walking down the field. What the heck?
Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Notre Dame comes to the line, that last completion giving them a fresh set of downs. Rides the option, he keeps it. Picks up the first down. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for a crease. It's James.
Thank goodness,
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Damn.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll run play action. Got it! He gets it! Touchdown!
Wow.
Fighting Irish! Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something.
We still come back.
And it'll come out to the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To the air on first down. Pressure coming. A little floater there that falls incomplete.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
Quickly to the tight end. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get...
Gonna take a shot. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense. You're late in the first half. They're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows...
They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll field the punt and look for room. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Jackson will throw. Oh, they're after him. Breaks loose. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more. He lofts one down the sideline. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. So the penalty for pass interference will allow this offense to run one more play on an untimed down.
It's like a 65-yarder.
Oh, and the attempt is no good. After the missed field goal, still down by 21 points, guys. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connor.
Fellas, welcome into our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We begin our coverage with Alabama in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. And it's the Crimson Tide with the lead right now in the first half. This has been a good one, a battle of 1-0 teams. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in South Bend. Let's just take a moment to process what we're seeing. 2 quarterbacks, both dropping dimes left and right, both on pace to have career days. I can't wait to see what they have in store here in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the home of the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
Paying attention to my team, I'm off the front.
The Razorbacks will boot it away to start the second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Got him in. It's Bettis. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. Caught in the backfield. It's Bettis. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. And at the end of the play, it looks as if there's an injured Razorback on the field. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. The run inside. It's James. And he'll be brought down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. They've got it at the 41. 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Wide receiver going in motion. In the gun end, looking to throw on 3rd down. Going to try to get it himself. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still...
Damn, thank you, 93.
And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. So now it's 2nd and long. Using his legs, it's It's James. Pulled down for the tackle.
Yo.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He couldn't find anywhere to go. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Bettis. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now, they do not have the answer for this.
He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short.
How many tackles I got? I got 9 tackles, but damn, bro, and a sack, but I have not been feeling good this week.
Here come the Irish, back on offense. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward.
Ooh, there we go.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. And at the end of the play, it looks as if there's an injured Razorback on the field. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's James. And the defense drags him down.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
They're working that left side. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17.
This quarterback has been really good today. He's been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
Holds and fires complete to the right. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And they take it in for 6 more points. With that latest touchdown pass, might be a good time to mention Brady Quinn threw 6 touchdown passes. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Brings a return out across. Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. On the run, it's James. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I should have had a better game.
Notre Dame has made this 2nd down play much more difficult after going backwards. Now on the option. And he'll be hit immediately, no gain on the play.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Rushes on him.
Come on, let's go.
And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And the defense gets him on the ground for the 4th time.
I got taken out for the game after a stack. I don't know, bro. That's weird.
Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more.
It's whatever, bro. It's whatever, man. That's so weird. Why would you take me out your game after getting a sack? Texas A&M. My God, bro, this is not. Let's go to practice, man. Let me see what we got in practice. God damn, bro. Texas A&M. We be in the game, but it's like they be putting away so late. Nah, ain't no way, bro.
Here we go. Ready. Blue 22. Hut hut. Down. Ready. Blue 85. Red 20. Hut. Down. Ready. White shift.
There we go. God damn. How?
Here we go. Ready. White. Hut.
There we go.
Ready. Black 14.
Here we go.
Blue 22, shift. Hut.
Got a fly jacket on. Oh yeah. I don't even have a fly jacket on. I don't know why it's still there. I never noticed. Did I ever put a mouthpiece on my player? Ah, nah. I did have a mouthpiece. It's late night, bro. You know, I be forgetting stuff, man. All right, number one review game going against Texas A&M. Let's get it, dog.
The old Southwest Conference, alive and well once again here today as these two rivals are set to square off, and we are set to bring it to you. Welcome to Kyle Field in College Station, Texas. It's the Arkansas Razorbacks and the Texas A&M Aggies. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
When you walk into Kyle Field in College Station, Texas, it is so dynamic. From the traditions, the cheering, the crowd in unison. It is straight up and down of electric Aggie pride. This is one of the most unique places you can ever watch a college football game, and we expect it to be just...
Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game. Here's the return from inside his 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. And he doesn't find much running room. The Aggies offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. Running inside, it's Baker. Could be an alley. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Pickup of 8, it's now 2nd and 2. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line here.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week. Yeah, and a great job by the defense, holding the line of scrimmage, playing downhill, playing responsibility football, making sure they shut down that option.
Damn. What the heck?
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
But I know I was going to pass
this week, getting this running back going was step number one. It was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Run inside. It's Baker. Got enough for the first. Great move there. He's got room. Touchdown, Aggies. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type
didn't have no outside to
take. Make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear,
inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Jackson gonna throw it. Finds the tight end. No chance to run, but still a good gain. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Wants to fire on second down. Makes the catch. It's Baker. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Going over the middle, it's Armstrong. Good, solid pick up there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Just a short pass to the
Wow,
tight
I
end.
know I hit.
Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Caught by Williams on the left. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Off play action.
Man.
He will score! Touchdown, Texas A&M!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Jackson will throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Finds a man
What
in the
the
middle.
hell?
Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
One of the things I like about this tight end is he's a target vertically down the field. That was a post route that time. And if you want to try to cover him with a linebacker, probably not going to be fast enough. You want to cover him with this.
Thank
And
you.
the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Williams open on the right side. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
They'll run behind the big guys on the right.
Let's go, baby.
He is stopped well short of the first down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They've jumped on top right out of the gate, trying to add to a 17-7 lead. Keeping it on the ground inside.
Got it.
It's Baker. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got his man on the right. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
This man must be
The Aggies
freaking
right after the huge play through the
Peyton
air
Manning
back to the
and Tom
line.
Brady. Damn.
Complete on the left to Williams. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker.
Good
Tackle
stop.
behind the
They
line
would've-
of
if we got-
scrimmage and
that-
one.
that
A
would've
big
been- to the
down
second level,
stop
boy,
by
that
this
was a
defense.
boy, touchdown.
And that seemed a little off in the...
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a
twisted
little bit
back.
once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Jackson gonna throw it. That's caught. It's Armstrong. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. They flexed out that tight end a little bit, and you know the tight end's always open.
Always open, quarterback's best friend, and this guy's a problem, Reese. He's a matchup problem because he's too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. He's showing you his athleticism there.
Nice move to keep running. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
I hate this defense.
And I don't want to marginalize you guys' athletic ability, but I feel like Palmer and Davis both could have rained through that hole. I mean, that was unbelievable job by the offensive line, paving the way. He's getting to the second level before he's even getting contacted. That better change for this defense, or they're going to be in for a long game.
These two old SWC rivals might have taken a bit of a hiatus in their series, but once the Aggies came to the SEC, things ratcheted back up quickly.
Well, and that's been some of the cool side of conference expansion, right? You got this rivalry renewed from a long time ago, but since joining the conference, A&M has dominated Arkansas. Arkansas looking to get a little payback.
It always feels big when you watch this game. We've seen so many of these games in recent years being played at Jerry World, and with all the speed on the field from both sides, this is always, I think, one of the more fun games to watch every season.
Bringing the heat.
Oh, he dropped his
And the
finger.
completion just missed it.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. Gets the back moving. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop.
Yeah, thank
Well,
you.
great defense on that one. They were ready for pass, and they forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big...
Texas A&M's offense takes the field, ready to get this drive going. There's been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play.
Fakes a grab at the 25, and there's room. And this offense is
But that's not how we
feeling it
got
as
it.
they rip off a...
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah.
chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
And I absolutely love that play call, man. You got good field position right now. Take advantage of it. They're aggressive on the first play. Make a big play. This offense now set up in perfect position to get some points to capitalize on their great field position.
And the Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Going to the run. It's Baker.
Well, I tapped
Gets
for
it all
me.
the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. The offense knocking on the door. 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
2nd and goal for the offense. Keeps it on the draw. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Aggie.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this...
fourth, return inside his 5. They'll corral him and get it. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. A quick pass.
Here we go.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? And wings it incomplete.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
Here's a heat.
Oh, let's go.
They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
Boy, that boy has
That's why, as a defense, it's so important to
Still got
win
pressure.
early downs. You win for...
So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Jackson will throw. Got the quick pass. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Running inside, it's Baker. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Aggies have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Right back to the well. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Foundation of Aggie football built on toughness like that, running it like John David Crow back in the day.
And those Texas people are tough and rugged, and you know they wear their great outfits that you love to watch. But these Aggies, I think they're at their best when they got great running backs. And you've seen Spiller and A-Chain in recent history finding those game breakers, those game busters that can make big plays.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. On the delay, it's Baker. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. And at the end of the play, it looks as if there's an injured Razorback on the field. Trainers out having a look at this junior defensive back. Holly Rowe will update us on his condition. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. He's going to take off. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire.
That is what I'm talking about. So many guys lose where they're at on the field, lose the down and distance. It's 3rd down. I can't slide. QB knows it. Nice job using his...
There's some room. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little
I even
power, and he's got the first down.
down.
Texas A&M going quickly. In the red area, it's Baker. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Trying play action. Fires to the middle. It's caught. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open.
And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Aggie! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their...
Oh,
Picked it off,
finally.
and this defense really needed something to go right. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
You can tell the quarterback didn't do a good job with his eyes. You got to look people off. You got to make sure you move those safeties with your eyes by opening up or pump faking one.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. The run inside. It's Baker. Brings him to the open.
Damn, bro.
They'll get him
Everybody
stopped
mad.
at the 18, and this offense creates a little space with the first down.
Man, it's nice when you can buy some space coming out of your own end zone with a nice productive run.
Snap the ball, thinking about make sure we don't get a safety, and now all of a sudden you've got a drive starter. He's open on the right. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. And the Aggies peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Jackson gonna throw it. The quick out. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
He's got the back in the middle. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet.
Ain't no way you can
Gets
fly
down on
past
this
him,
in.
bro.
Touchdown, first down, or get down.
Nah,
And he
he
got
didn't.
two of those on that one.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can
Thank
help.
you.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
Throws to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Get your ass
He did
down,
everything
Ray.
he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's fourth down.
Really nice job by the defense.
Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Jackson will throw. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And at the end of the play, it looks as if there's an injured Razorback on the field. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Williams. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
He's got it on the right. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moving forward just a few.
And a great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Avoids the pressure and gets away. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
And this offense, man, here this.
The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Takes the easy throw in the flat.
Let's go.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. 3rd and 6 yards to go.
Red 18, go, go. Hey, move. Ready, go.
Jackson gonna throw it. Zings it complete to the right. Runs through a man. He might have space. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Ready, go.
Motion from the wideout.
Ready, go.
A designed run for the quarterback. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Ready, go. Ready, go, go.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Finds his big target. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion. Not the way they had it drawn up.
Bro. That's how you feel.
And that last play will make this 3rd down even more difficult.
Okay, bad.
They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
I don't know that there's a harder position in football to play.
Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay.
Get him.
And
Let's go, baby.
The quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
The offensive line coach will be pulling his hair out. His head coach is okay right now because they're winning the game, but from an O-line standpoint, they've been atrocious in pass play.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, he didn't get past the marker before starting his
Took your
slide,
hat
and
off,
now it's
boy.
4th down.
Really good job by this defense.
The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Holly, what do you have?
Well, guys, these turnovers continue to dictate what's happening in this ballgame. The quarterback has been under duress, and he is starting to show this wear and tear. The defense is feeding off of this, though. They see he's banged up, and they are going to keep coming after him. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Jackson will throw. He'll pull it down. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
And I don't think people really...
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. That last score the defense allowed made it a 1-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Swings it out to the flat.
What
They were able to make the completion.
All
He
right,
had to
go.
pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Boy, you
A little release to the back. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback, playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball, and this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these big running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
Damn.
He makes the catch. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. They've got a 1st down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Give to the single back. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. Looks as if we have an injured player for the Aggies on the field. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Those sloppy false start penalties can be drive killers. It's 2nd and 13. Motion from the back. Jackson gonna throw it. Finds his tight end. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's 4th down.
Great job rallying to the football by this defense. 3rd down, QB's trying to extend the play, but great team speed on defense, now setting up 4th.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he makes it past the first down marker, hits the slide, and they'll move the sticks.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Ready, go!
Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Looks as if we have an injured player for the Aggies on the field. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on that. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable.
Get your ass down, boy.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
This is one of those unique situations in a game as a head coach. You're trying to feel...
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. The defense did its job, holding them to the field goal, and now this offense will try to protect this lead. Fires to the big fella. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
This is a tight end that not only is going to play with his hand in the ground, but he can line up in the slot as well and attack the defense vertically. He's too fast for linebackers to cover, and he's too big for DBs to cover. He's a real weapon in this offense.
Makes the catch. It's Armstrong. A solid pickup there. Works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. And the Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
Go, go! Go, go!
They'll try to pick it up on the
Yeah, boy.
good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. Looks as if we have an injured player for the Aggies on the field. And here comes the punt team. A high kick trying to pin them deep. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Texas A&M's offense takes the field, ready to get this drive going. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around.
Again.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Great job by that defender. I mean, he timed that snap count perfectly, got into the backfield and created the negative play.
Go, go!
Jackson will throw. That's caught. It's Armstrong. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those...
Snap. It's a fumble.
Ooh.
Recovered by the defense, and he's
Ooh, I got me a
He
fumble.
stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
Man, I can't do that here, right? I got the football, I got the lead, the clock is my friend, and now I cough it up. Offense have to understand the situation, have to understand I got to get to the ground. I can make sure I don't fight for extra yards. I make sure I don't fumble, costly fumble.
Yeah, they ain't from my heel. Ain't close to my heel on me. I got a fucking coach.
The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. Well, the turnover squandered an opportunity to put this game away a moment ago. Now they'll have to pull it out of the...
Got him.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And at the end of the play, it looks as if there's an injured Razorback on the field. That first down was rather unproductive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down from the 16.
Here we go! Ready, go!
The play action fake. Floats it out in space. They
Got
stop
him.
him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm.
Got him.
He's sacked. He'll lose a couple on that one as he tried to get back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injured player for the Aggies on the field. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Wants to bring it back. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The Arkansas offense heads onto the field. Jackson gonna throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. 2nd down, they'll go to the air.
Oh.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Man, what a blow for this offense. You got the football in the 4th quarter, a chance to go take the lead. Now you turn it over. Your defense is going to have to go out there and step up for you.
Off play action on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. And there's going to be a loss on that play. Just run out of bounds and avoiding the contact. The Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll run it from the gun. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. If they tried the field goal from here, it would be 53 yards. They'd love to help the kicker out on 3rd down.
Man.
Sweet cut there. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Give to the back. Got a little pass. He stopped and forced out of bounds. Just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the single back. Snowed under by the defense.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
Not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
3rd and long, and they'll need to get it close to the goal line to convert. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
He had a big shot on that side.
And this offense showing off a little diversity, right? Like being able to run that option a different way, get a receiver that can catch the ball on the pitch, confuse the defense enough to create enough opportunity for the QB to keep it and punch it in the end zone.
Getting set for the point after. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And he's going to bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. The run from the shotgun. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. On the ground, trying to pull the plug Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup.
I know exactly what I have to.
Let's look at this. Look at this. Look at this. All right. I got drove back a little bit. Linebacker got blocked. Nobody. He's 1-on-1. D lineman 1-on-1. You got double team a little bit, but you get 1-on-1. He went right past him. Guy come off the edge. Nobody blocks it. Damn, bro. They just.
Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football. And we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those time.
Might have a chance. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here they come on 2nd down, trying to put this game away. From the gun, the running back looking for room. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
I try to make a play right there.
Big 3rd down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on 3rd down.
The Aggies come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
And just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward, let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job, nice execution. First down.
Could not make his way to the corner. The Razorbacks take their first time out. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Looks as if he's going to run it. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
Doing it himself again. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I didn't even know this. Oh, that's me.
With the 12th man standing at the ready, and at times it seemed as if A&M needed them, the Aggies take down the Razorbacks and win this rivalry game. That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
I mean, send me on lock. We didn't even do anything on offense. Whatever, we're on a 3, man. We gotta start winning some games. I'll go from 6 to 7. Alright, whatever. That makes no sense. Alright. Hey, we got close to some wins, bro. We just got to finish the game. What's the geography? Come on, man. I got that. Got an FC. Oh, yeah, we won this game. All right. I'm out. I think I'm about to just do. I think I'll finish this off tomorrow. What we're gonna upgrade? Rifle? Man. Man. All right, we're at 81. I'm gonna be on here tomorrow. I mean, later on tonight. We're on 3. I think we can get 1 or 3. We can win some couple games. It's gonna be a little tough, man. We were posting some games, but we can finish it off, man. I haven't gotten to play a week yet. That's so crazy. But if you look at my stats, man. Go to SEC. Like I'm leading the league and tackles, and I'm pretty sure I'm leading everybody in stats. It's so crazy, but it don't matter, man. We'll be all right. I'm about to head off.